Here you got the RAD 2000. It is a combination of an orgone generator with a radionics device, so dual purpose, and it is middle of the line. Those three dials are for radionics, and this here is to set the speed of the orgone generator. You have to use a stick pad for both. The pulse speed is as fast as it blinks, so you either can use gut feelings as to the speed, or you use the stick pad, so it's fully radionically in this case. Once you get it, look at the device, see if everything is okay. So you have here the stick pad, you have here the well output pipe, the dials, and in the back you have input, output. That's for external well or external stick pad or any other method of ideomotor movement. And you have the power. It's 9 volt DC. It works as well with AC. Polarity is irrelevant. And here is the switch. Now I'm turning the device on, plugging it in. What you need is a 3.5 millimeter phone plug, such as here, and plug it in. Now once connected, you turn on the power, and you control the speed with this dial here, and the orgone pulse is as fast as light blinks. You can use stick pad. You use the following way. Just let me magnify it a little bit so you can see a bit more. It's also called rubbing plate. With one finger, I use the index finger. Some people use the thumb. You rub a circular motion very slowly, and then you move at the same time the dial. And when it feels differently, it sort of rubs differently. Then you know that this there you stop turning, and then you can fine tune it by going a little bit forward and backwards still. So this is the use of the stick pad. Once connected, check for output by holding the center of your palm in front of the device or above it, about 1 or 2 inches away. Relax the fingers. When you scratch your fingers, the tension gives some additional feeling, so it throws it off. Then test at a distance. With the device you got a transfer. You can put either the rectangle, or you can get that's a TC99, or you can put the round one on it. This you carry on your keychain, so you have constantly the energy with you. Let me reduce that again. And take that second piece. In this case I'm using the rectangle with you. Go into another room. Of course here the other room I couldn't show on the camera, and do the same test by holding the center of your palm above it. You can also use a normal transfer G-card, which you can print out from acord.cc, and then you make it, individualize it by putting a few letters and numbers or your name into this, and then you do the same writing on this card. You can put a symbol on it as well. It's just whatever you like, and then do the same thing, transfer at a distance. Of course, don't keep this in your pocket while you're doing it, otherwise the energy goes to your body, and you may not pull it through the hand anymore sufficiently. Some people can anyway, but the majority not. So you pull it again and check that for energy output. Feel either a gentle warmth or a cool breeze. I mentioned that quite a bit before. So the additional devices that you can get with this you can print out. That's free. and you may laminate it or get a good cardstock on it. Additional devices is a power booster, which basically almost doubles the power. It's not quite double, but it's quite a bit more power in it. Since it's middle of the line, it goes more towards the heavy duty. You can charge 1 or 2 people more. This device is typically for 3 people. Do the same transfer test. You can do that. The power booster. Another device, since the RAD 2000 is also a water device, and you can add radionically some specifics to the water that you charge. So this is a water device, and you can charge water with it by putting a glass there. A glass of water, of course, you taste it before and then after. And as I said, you can use a radionic setup and also the radionics program or the manifestation program or super manifestation program to send specific functions into the water. Or you can put supplements there, and the energy of the supplement goes into the water. And again, you can use the radionic settings to boost the supplements exactly the way they should work for optimum results. For this, the radionics device is just excellent. You can very much specify the energy that you want to send out towards yourself or towards another person or towards 2 or 3 people. I mentioned before, you can target easily without the power booster. With the power booster up to 5, but with the device itself easily up to 3 people simultaneously. In this case, you should use a manifestation program. Let me put the water away again. In this case, you should use a manifestation program. And then, say you make 3 operations, then you set up a 4th operation. And on that operation, you say all the persons targeted with this operation, and under trend, that's under target, under trend, you write equal distribution of energy. Otherwise, the strongest person, energetically strongest person, will pull the lion's share, and the other people won't get anything, which you don't want to do if you have a simultaneous operation. Typically, when you set up a radionic operation or manifestation operation, you set it up, run it for about 2 hours, at the most 3 hours. You can run it continuously too, but it doesn't take more than 1 or 2 hours. I say about 2 because I like the 2 here. And that's a personal preference. And then you can turn it off and you wait a couple of days. You use the machine for other situations. Wait for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. And then you need to have at least some inroads, if not a complete success, depending on the situation. If it's a complex situation, at least some inroads. If you don't observe anything, change the success strategy. I have written extensively and talked extensively about how to use success strategies and how to build it up. So analyze the situation. If you have a problem doing this, set a program towards yourself, set yourself up in an operation with you as a target, that you get the best idea of what success strategy to use. To sum it all up now, the device is a medium power. The use is for yourself, excellent. Small business, if you are self-employed. You can use it for complex situations, especially in combination with the manifestation programs. It charges water. It provides you with energy. You can use it for autogenics, especially with low frequencies, and other practices to focus on yourself, yoga and so on. For general manifestation, come back to the manifestation or super manifestation programs here. And of course, for any kind of radionics operation where you just use those knobs, and you can either set a trend when you connect to yourself with a transfer, or connect to another person with something, Or you can make a trend-target combination if you don't have a link to the person whom you want to help. So you can either set a trend, or you can set the target simply with the 3 knobs and just provide the person with energy. Or you can do a trend-target combination if you have no link to that person other than radionics.